I have the Nothing Phone 3A, and in today's video I'll be running all of the benchmarks included in the Geekbench 6 application. This means we'll be running both the CPU tests and both of the GPU benchmarks in an attempt to see how this phone stacks up against the competition. Geekbench 6 is available for free in the Google Play Store, so I highly recommend you install this application on your device so you can see how it compares to the latest phone from Nothing. Now, with that said, I will be testing the Phone 3A from Nothing, but I suspect the Phone 3A Pro will get the same scores since the only real difference between the two is the different camera that gives you access to some nice zoom functionality. As we first open up this application, we're able to quickly test the CPU on the Nothing Phone 3A by running the CPU benchmark with Geekbench 6. Now this process will take a little bit of time, so we're going to be patient and let Geekbench 6 run through all of these benchmark tests. As these benchmarks have finished up, we can see the phone 3A got a single core score of 1,171 and a multi-core score of 3,297. These individual tests are broken down as such. So again, it's a great idea to test these scores against what you're able to achieve with Geekbench 6. Now we're going to run the first suite of GPU benchmarks on the phone 3A from nothing so that it can test the OpenCL performance of this device.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody is right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Now, when testing the GPU using OpenCL, we got an overall score of 3,304 with these individual scores. Last up, we have the same GPU tests that we just ran, except this time we're going to change this over to Vulkan and run those GPU tests. this time, the GPU was able to achieve a score of 4,451 with these scores as the result. So if you are playing a game and you have a choice to enable Vulkan or not, then it's going to be a good idea to switch over to that, since the Vulkan API is giving us a higher score here. I've got to say, this is not too bad for a mid-range phone that was released in 2025. Although I am curious to see how these results stack up to other smartphones on the market. So if you could, download the Geekbench 6 application from the Google Play Store and run your device through both the CPU and GPU benchmarks, as I'm curious to see how well the Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 is able to compare with some other phones that are on the market right now. Specifically other mid-range phones that are priced around the same, but it would also be a good idea to see how it compares to some older flagship phones out there, since many people refuse to buy a new mid-range device and instead opt for a flagship phone from the last year or two. If you could, please do not forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel as well.